welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. Recently, there has been a study that says that over 50% of women will be single. It's not because there won't be any suitable men for them. It's because that the suitable men will be leaving, going overseas, looking for women who are traditional minded. According to this, less than 7 years, by 2030, this is going to happen. But let me go ahead and play the clips for educational purposes and not a fair use so you can hear from the experts themselves. 1 second, gentlemen.
By 2030, 50% of American women are going to be single, and we are letting men run away to Asia. I told you guys, it should wake us all up. This is shocking. Like, these are the consequences of feminism. Point blank, not only do we have to leave the house and work, which is the fault of the early feminists, and that's a joke because I do actually like working, but still, the point, you get it. But not only do we have to do that, but men are literally running away from Western women. It's like a reverse green card marriage. Here's a good little hype reel for passport bros to get you into it. They actually have Candace in here, which I really love. Again, it makes so much sense.
I only want you for the money and the coat and for the bills. That's it. If you ain't getting my hair done, if you ain't getting my nails done, if you ain't doing nothing for me, then I don't need you here.
You see, women have made it to be so. Now I'm going to play another clip for you, gentlemen, to show you how the passport bros are winning. They are not losing. They're absolutely winning. Let's get into it.
So, what do you suggest the women in the West do if everyone's advice is for men in the West to look elsewhere for a wife? What happens to all the women in the West then?
Well, that one study we referenced that said by 2030 or something, 50% of women will be without a man. That's the direction we're heading, because two part of the problem. The men that are looking for those traditional values are starting to go overseas. And then two, the other half of the men are just checking out completely. They don't want to deal with women at all. So this is going to be a big issue that women are going to deal with in the future as their options dwindle.
They're going to be dealing with this in the soon-to-be future, less than 7 years from now. It's all because you women do not want to act as if you got any common sense. You want to act as if you run everything. Men are tired. Men are giving up on you and looking for women that are going to celebrate them. And it's all your fault. And you keep saying that we want women overseas because we want to make them slaves. No. We want women overseas or women here who have different cultural beliefs, that believe that a man has his place and a woman has her place, and that the woman should not be combative, argumentative, destructive, sabotaging the relationships. We want that so we can keep our peace of mind. You are taking away our peace of mind.
All the girls being 20 right now and absolute whores in the club, whatever not, in 10 years are going to be 30, trying to settle down. And they're going to realize that all the good guys are taken. And they're going to complain that they got ran through their whole lives. But while they were out partying for the past 10 years, all of the good girls got taken by the good guys. And so now when they look at all the men that are options, they're going to be competing with the now 20-year-old good girls. And they're going to be stuck. Why? Because all of the good guys are gone. You lost your chance being a fucking whore, you dumb fucking bitch.
She hit the nail on the head. While a lot of you women are giving up your best years to Pookie, Ray Ray, Nook Nook, John John, you stay in the club, you popping your little perkies, you sniffing your little powder, you're drinking whatever it is you're trying to drink, you getting high as a giraffe coochie, and you think you're having a great time by living a life of promiscuity, by living a life of debauchery. And the whole time, you're not thinking about the future. You're thinking you will always have an opportunity to find a man for you. Yes, you can find a man, but he won't be the type of man that you want, because certain men of substance, certain men of value systems are not going to deal with women like you. They're going to be looking for women that's going to help assist them in their journey of peace and success. You have to be able to add something positive to them. You're not adding anything but problems and heartache and sorrow. So that's what's going on right now with y'all. Let me show you. And also, before I go any further, I'm about to play a clip of a whole lot of angry black women and whatnot who say that passport bros are the devil, basically, and that they're looking for slaves. But at the end of that clip, there's going to be a Filipino woman who's going to step up and rip them to shreds and let these women know why men are going over there. I quite enjoy it. Let's go ahead and play it.
Sick of women in America and how they're going to get their passports and go overseas and find them a wife. When the truth of the matter is, you don't want a wife. You want a slave. And then you called it a marriage. That's not marriage. It's modern day slavery. And I think that it's sick. I think that it's disgusting. And all you're really doing is sifting yourself from the real divine masculines and alpha males. Because when
So a lot of black women DM me and told me to stop talking about black men. They were like, leave our black men alone. They're ours. No one is interested marrying about Filipina. Well, the good news is I'm not here to listen to them, because the good news is a lot of Filipina are interested of marrying black men. That's right. So listen to me, Filipina ladies, okay? Black men are super interested marrying Filipina women. Good black men have a reputation of being romantic, seductive, caring, loving, and sweet. That's right. That's how black men are to their women.
Where's your self-esteem?
I want you to take note. Take note, excuse me. Take note of how these particular women overseas perceive black men. They see nothing but positive things about us. Seductive, handsome, treat women right, stuff like that. They look at us in a positive light. But when we deal with our own women in America, they look at us as deadbeats, thugs, ain't no good, always gonna have different baby mamas. I mean, they look at us in a negative light. Just want to point that out to you.
Esteem it, bro. Like, if you really had some self-esteem and something really going on for yourself, you'd make better choices in women, bro. The problem, bro, you are the problem. You think if you get on a flight or a boat and you go over to another country, you're going to stop being the problem? I'm sorry, I'm the bearer of bad news. These chicks want you for your money too, bro. I'm sorry, it has to be me that says this. And I know how many of y'all are going to try to convince me that I'm wrong.
But it's interesting that your reaction is to attack the men who are leaving and tell them that they're losers who aren't good enough to get a woman in the West. Yep, once again, it's the man's fault. And you attack us Asian women too. You call us poor, uneducated, submissive, desperate women who are happy with your table scraps and rejects. But if you truly believe we were getting your leftovers, the men you don't want anyway, then why do you sound so angry and defensive about it? And try to shame men for finding happiness here? Wouldn't you be thanking us for taking out your trash? And as far as Filipino women being uneducated, we have the same percentage of college graduates that you do. And what you call submissive is what we call being agreeable. Do I look uneducated, submissive, and desperate to you? Well, guess what? There are millions more like me over here, just waiting to have a shot at making your man happy. You also call us gold diggers and claim that we only want green cards to escape to the promised land. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but many of us Filipinos are happy to stay right where we are.
And at the end of the day, I just think it's weird to bring down Black women in order to repel your Brazilian sex tourism. It's fucking weird, and that's all it is. All it is sex tourism.
Moving abroad would be preferable since their talents would be more valued and there would be less fighting, backbending, and hassle. And the irony here is some condemn this group, alleging that they solely go on vacation for sex tourism and to prey on women in vulnerable positions. This would be a compelling argument. But women all across the West are yelling about how they don't want to clean anymore, they don't want to cook, but instead they have WAP. Wet.
Man, these women are eating up. They're eating these women up in the West, boy. Man, now you got WAP, but you don't want to cook it clean. And the other lady said, y'all better watch out, American women. Seriously. Because the other woman said, we are just waiting for the shot to make your man happy. These women running straight game, but the good kind. They telling men what they want to hear. And not only are they telling them this, they're actually performing these things that they say they want to do for men. You women are y'all losing out, man. These women, man, get your passport. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. It don't take much to live in Philippines. I've been to the Philippines. I've been to Korea. I've been to Thailand in my journeys, right? There are third world countries, all right? And that's not knocking them. It don't take a lot to stay up to live happily out there. You can have houses built out there for a very meager income that you get in America. I'm just letting you know.
Men who long to feel wanted and be the men they should be, leaders, protector, provider, go overseas to find women who can actually make them feel like the men they should be. Who are the women who can make them feel a real man, a feminine and nurturing woman, who still believes in taking care of their partners, struggling with their partners to bring out the best or potential in him, taking care of the house and making food. The bottom line is, we have what they are looking for. I don't understand where is the rage from these women coming from. Why are they even surprised their men leaving when they are the one who is causing it?
Filipinos are showing men that they understand that the modern woman is full of shit. So don't allow the modern woman's negative words to stop you from experiencing true femininity. Get your passport and experience the wonderful world of amazing women that are waiting for you outside of America.
Boy, that's like a whole infomercial, but it's all the truth. It is all the truth. Those women was pop, 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 shot fired. Those women was capping. They were getting back at y'all. Y'all do say a lot of negative things of women, about women you don't know. You say you don't like us men. You say we ain't good enough. You say we are beneath you. You say all this negative stuff about us. So we say, okay, F it. You don't want us? We'll go someplace else. Let's go find love someplace else. You're not cool. As soon as we say that, you have a problem with that. You have a problem with us staying here, and you have a problem with us leaving here. You're confused. The thing is, your feminist ways have destroyed you. You want to be loved by men. You want a man, but you want a man to serve you and be your slave. You want to be able to run a man. That's not how a man is made. By God, we have leadership abilities in us. You're not a man. And we're real men refuse, decent men refuse to allow a woman to lead them, talk bad to them, be combative, disagreeable, unpleasant. We don't want that. So yeah, we'll go someplace else. It's crazy that you even get upset about that. So y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Are the passport bros winning or not? Remember, by 2030, winter is here. Winter is not just, it's coming, but by 2030, winter is here. I can already feel the it's kind of cold.